to the full board, but I'd like to see two resolutions going out that we're gonna have to vote on. One that says absolutely no flock cameras at all in Will County, period. And the Will County unincorporated
Okay.
areas.
I would say bring that up to the speaker.
Yeah, because we don't do two, then I'm gonna make an amendment on the floor to not allow any in the unincorporated areas of Will County. So that people can actually have a vote whether they want them or they don't want 'em. But after the number of calls I got, I can't believe it. They're all, I didn't get any positive calls for them. Everybody's calling me pissed off.
Member Hickey, did you have another question or is it another question?
Clarify, I was talking for the unincorporated Will
Correct.
County, not the
Right.
cities. The
Right.
cities do whatever stupid things they want to do, but
Well,
not.
if you want to,
the
put some
unincorporated.
language together and bring it forward to next month,
Well,
or you want to
well, I
put
would
some
rather
language
see-
together and bring it to the
I could do
speaker
that, but
or your
I would rather see the staff just put two together, because otherwise we're gonna be going through at the county board.
Okay,
I'm
make a
gonna
motion.
I'm gonna make a motion, I make a motion to have two resolutions. One, that we do not allow block or LCRs or any type of cameras like that in Will County. It don't have to go into
I'm not-
depth, just, that's it, one sentence. And the other one would be whatever the other, what we want them. And let the county board decide if they want to vote yes to mine or no to mine. And the same thing with the other one. And then we can come up with how we're going to proceed. And
Okay,
then,
but you've made a motion and
Yeah.
we don't have a second yet, but the chief of staff has a
So,
comment.
so just to clarify, what we have before us are a series of intergovernmental agreements that's what you're voting on today. A yes or a no for these intergovernmental agreements, one by one by one. There is no resolution at this point that is, related to this. What you're voting for are the IGAs at this point.
right,
What I think that you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get to is, hold on, let me get your mic back on. You want
You are
also to
correct,
have the
Joe.
sheriff follow the same.
right. I
policy.
want to have no cameras in Will County, period. All right, so now on the unincorporated Will County, it's got to be clarified.
We got you, Steve.
And
You're not on.
so,
Figure myself out.
yeah, with these, the subscriptions.
Okay, you made the motion and you've spoken on it
Yeah.
and we got a second from member Oxley. Does anybody else want to speak to the motion? And I mean,
But-
we can't do anything about it today. I honestly, I mean, as was mentioned by the chief of staff, the only thing we can vote on today are these intergovernmental agreements. So strike the idea of a motion in a second unless you're, because we have these in front of us. You keep turning it off and then
Well, I think I'm done.
you always think that, yes.
All right.
You're never done.
All right. All right. So I'm talking about once we create an ordinance or a resolution or whatever we're going to do, that we should have a second one. That's all. So we can have a motion and a second to approve doing both. So we're not going to have a big fight on the floor of the county board about this.
But that isn't on our agenda today, so we can
Okay.
discuss after the meeting, maybe getting it onto the agenda. But today's agenda is a postponement from June, maybe even May, on passing these IGAs. We know how you feel. We know how you're going to vote, either now or on the full board.
Right.
So I think everybody's clear on that. Are there any questions specific to these IGAs?
That's with this light. All right. I withdraw my motion.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Balich.